Hello everyone, welcome to Co.Sligo. I'm at the Carrowmore burial complex. Just heading into the wee visitor centre to check it out. Let's go. This will give you an idea of the whole site. It's a central monument just there. It's kind of clear all around it in this oval shape. And take in that whole wide area there. This is the centre of the Knocknarea Peninsula. Centre of everything for these people. That's what the middle central cairn looked like. It's just a stone box really, all this was covered in. This is a topographical map of the peninsula. You can kind of see the edge of it there. Roughly arrowhead shaped. This is Knocknarea. I'm going to make my way up there after this, up to Maeve's Cairn. Carrowmore, this is this area here. This is the mountains to the east. Cairns. And also Cairns there. Carrowmore complex is a lot further south, maybe 20 kilometres or so. Hopefully the sun will come out and we'll see some of the views from up there. Let's get started then. I've got a map. It's a short walk right at the back of the little centre. It takes in the central dolmen, Listochel. I just hope the rain stays off. Very grey. Let's head up anyway. Wow. Just monuments all over the place. Oh, I can feel drizzle coming. Awesome, look at the size of those. That's nice, really nice, it's big. No, it's all restored, but it's restored to its original dimensions. Can't see the mountains for the clouds almost. It's Knocknarea up there, shrouded in cloud. That's fantastic. at that, it's fantastic. I've seen video of it before, it looks smaller on video. To actually be here, the size of that top slab, look at it. This whole thing was covered over by these stones. There was no passage. It's completely buried. They've discovered recently that on 31st of October at Samhain there's an alignment coincides with this. I think it's the sunrise on Samhain. It's supposed to send a point of light in, and a black shadow point comes past it. But I don't know if it was completely covered in, what would be the point of having a solar alignment? To me, the shape of that looks like the profile of Kilpatrick to me. I think that maybe was the symbolism they were going for there. So all the other monuments are a line pointing towards this one. This is the centre of the whole site. It's like a great wheel. All the burial sites are arranged in a pattern kind of around it. So this was the focal point of their beliefs. The most sacred point on the Kilray Peninsula, no doubt. See the mountains over there just about. North's that way, that's east. I think the sun rises at this end of the mountains on Samhain, 31st of October, and then as winter progresses it rises slowly, covering all the peaks which have cairns and passage tombs on top, right over to this end at Imolc, and then back again. It's like a solar calendar for the year. This stone here has definitely a place for a foot. Some sort of ceremony or ritual. The sky's breaking up a wee bit. Make it lucky. Let's keep going, take in another couple of these. This is number 52. Lovely little dolmen. It is a dolmen. I think that would be the correct term. Nice one, nearly intact. These two stones are giving us an alignment towards the central tomb, this Tokel. Sort of ceremonial rite. Incredible. Must have been such large crowds of people here for burials, and I believe they had the funeral pyres pretty close by. Fires going everywhere, probably went on into the night. Acrid smoke. can see the mountains better now, they're just coming out of the cloud. I'll keep making my way around. This is only a small part of the cemetery. It continues. We'll call it a cemetery. It's a modern term for it, I guess. It's a sacred site, a ritual, ceremonial, neolithic burial site. But anyway, there's another big part of it just across the road. This is number 53. It's a different style, that one. I don't have much information on that one with me. Hard to know what it was originally, shape-wise. Could have been a chamber here, and maybe that was a lintel or a capstone. Once again, it's aligned towards the central monument. All over. See the circular shape. It was covered with stones apparently originally. There was a large quantity of human bone fragments found here, along with some elaborate stone beads. I think that could be possibly an excavation just going on over there, fenced off at the minute. I think I'll go back and get a little full spectrum camera and do some shots with that when we go across the road. Just heading across the road now. Six more tombs over here. I think they're slightly better state of preservation. I'm going to switch to full spectrum just while I'm walking about these. Beautiful stone circle. Nice big boulders. Again, that one looks kind of like Kirkpatrick to me. Looks like an inner circle, smaller stones. That's the central cairn over there. There's another one here here just beside this one. Nice big recumbent stone there. But is that laying flat or has it fallen over? Quite a lot of stones missing from this one. Maybe I went on round that way. That definitely looks like an entrance or a passage at one time. Also aligned with the central cairn. Some more just across here. Let's go and see. Another impressive circle. Oh, that's nice too. Again with the alignment towards that very important central cairn. Unfortunately, a reason for its importance is long since lost. That's a really pretty dolmen. I say pretty, but oh. Look at that, just aligns with that last mountain there. It also has a cairn on. Let's have a wee look inside. What a place to have your bones laid to rest for all eternity. As far as the people that built these were concerned, they would last forever. No stone circle around this one now, but possibly could have been. Another nice one to see just through here. What a place, I'm in my element here. It's really too much to take in a short time. Hello, look at this fella. You're on YouTube? Yeah. There's a horse riding school just next door. Oh dear. Looks like right a luck on this one, guys. I think there's some livestock in there. Could be a bull. That's a shame, that's probably the nicest one up there. Oh well. Still plenty more to do today. Looks like the weather could clear up a little bit, so I'm going to make my way around to Knocknarea and make my way up the mountain to see Maeve's Cairn. Wee bit of a climb, but really looking forward to getting up there just to see the scale of the whole thing. So I'll see you around there then. .2 kilometres, all uphill. It's a nice wee flat bit before we hit the steep slope. Let's start climbing then. Strange, it feels like I'm on a pilgrimage or something. The path certainly well worn, well trodden. The bedrock worn down, thousands of years of footprints. So much information to take in the Sligo area, it's just immense. I'm not a great one for facts and figures. If you're interested in learning more about Sligo's neolithic history, I can strongly recommend the website carrowmore.com. It's comprehensive information on pretty much all you'll need to know, and all that is known about the place. Start to get some idea of the scale of this hill. And just see Carrowmore through the mist in the far distance. Visibility not great today, unfortunately, but that must be a good 20-25 kilometres away. We'll push on for now. Deserted village. See the information there. Deserted during the famine years. That's see some of the remains just in there. Beautiful spot to live, but harsh. Probably about a third of the way up now. Wind's picked up a little bit. You can probably hear it in these fir trees. Some of the very few fir trees on the path. When the Neolithic people got here, the whole island was just a wild wood, thick forest, full of game, also wolves, bears, giant elk. I read somewhere that the people who first settled here were from the Brittany area of France, according to DNA from some finds. Some of the DNA from the red deer antler tools showed that the red deer originated in France as well, so can possibly be credited with reintroducing red deer to Ireland after the Ice Age. Oh, we're getting there. Got some stairs now. Almost there. There she is. Awesome. Wow, it's massive. The Sacred Summit, I should say. Around, the views are fantastic. I think the cairn's about 60 metres in diameter and 10 metres high. I think a rumour has it as well that this was potentially covered in a top dressing of white quartz at one time. It's all been stripped away now, unfortunately. The cairn has been unexcavated, so it's a chances are it's a large passage tomb, most likely in the cruciform shape again. Nobody knows where the entrance is. Could be towards Carrowmore, in the middle of the peninsula again. Would make sense. The top of the mountain would have been central for rituals and ceremonies. And of course the legend of Queen Maebh is buried inside, standing up in full armour, facing north, the old enemies. That would be, how fabulous would that be? Hopefully you never find out though. The cairn itself dates from the neolithic times, around 3500 BC. A long time before the Tuatha De Danann were here. But there was an Iron Age Queen Maeve who lived around 300 AD. She was quite real. So the thing with Irish history and mythology is it's crossed over between fact and legend. You could study it for years and years, picking your way through. But that's what makes it so rich. Yeah. Some white quartz right there. I think there's going to be lots and lots of it buried. It's definitely thought of as magical or sacred by the Neolithics. Not only them. View spectacular, just coming round to the west side. See the ocean now. There's 6 other passage cairns up here and 6 other smaller dolmens cairns. Just wanted to show you the view out to the west here. Nice big boulder. It's been in the sea one time. Donegal over in the distance. Sligo Bay. The wild Atlantic. Amazing. What a view. I'll go over and check out that wee site over there. Maybe get a cup of coffee. Yep, definitely a good place for a cup of coffee. Probably one of the best places in the world for a cup of coffee. So that's been day one, part one of my trip to Sligo. I've really enjoyed it so far. Kind of feel a deep spiritual connection with the place. It's hard to put my finger on it. I remember feeling like this when I visited Orkney a few years ago. So I'll finish my coffee and head back down. Those clouds out to the southwest are looking a bit ominous. I think the weather's to change for tomorrow. Really got lucky today. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. Take care and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.